I'm not a programmer. I don't have a background in programming, but since I started vibe coding last year, I noticed that every time that I created something cool using Claude Code or Cursor, I had problems later on with security or solving small problems that any programmer would be able to do. And I created a system that right now is working really well because I took some time to study how does a programmer try to solve things. And actually, AI is really good to solve the problems that the programmers can solve as well. The problems that you don't know how to ask them. You don't know what exactly is the problem. You don't know how to create a system that you can make sure that every single problem that's going to appear to you on your project or on your system, your SaaS that you created using Vibe Code, you can know what's happening and how to solve that. So that's why I created a skill that I call logging the logs. What's that? Basically, in all the systems that I create, for example, here, I created a system that prospect people from my Instagram. So everyone that starts following me, this system analyze the Instagram account, it takes a print, and it gives me a score on how qualified is that lead for me, so I can try to sell my products to them. So I will show to you an example here. So this is a group that start following me. You can see that it takes a screenshot. The screenshot is a little bit shallow. It's a little bit darker because that's the way that I find to don't use an Instagram account to take the prints. It gives like a main hypothesis, need for strategic business growth and decision-making support, a justification of why this is a good lead for me, and a suggested opening message. So how can I start a conversation with him on my Instagram? And it's working pretty well right now. But I've been working on this project for the past 2 months, and it broke all the time. Literally every 3 or 5 prompts or every day it would be a small error, and I have to solve it. And if you really want to create a SaaS, or if you really want to create a project with AI, it will happen. Every single system will break something, and you have to kind of deal with it. So what I created that's helping me a lot to solve all these small problems, I created what I call all the logs. So what is like logging the logs? Everything that's happening, all the logs on the system, all their error logs, it's here. So I put on my Supabase, my database. Actually, I use Supabase, but you can use whenever. I put all the logs that is happening or their error logs, so I can ask AI and say, hey, I got this error doing that process in my system. How can I solve it? And as you can see here, it's not only errors. I have like the worms. So for example, this is in Portuguese. Let me translate it. Translate to Portuguese. No, actually, yeah, it's not translating here, but pretty much this is a worm saying that the analyzing is not as fast as it could be. It's not an error by itself. And as you can see, I have also info, but I have the logs of everything that's happening, because with that, I can just go to AI and talk to him. Hey, that's happening. And here we can see, we can analyze the errors, and Jesus, I have 830 hours because the limit time got accepted. So maybe I should make my time limit bigger or see what's making the process go slow. Here I can see the GPT errors. So yeah, there was a lot of GPT errors when I tried to analyze the image. Why is that happening? I can ask Claude Code that. Here is slow analysis, and yeah, there are plenty of slow analysis, so I got almost 3,000. And why is the analysis so slow? I can ask that Claude. Here's duplicates, so if I get 2 leads, it will count as an error, and I have other errors. So as you can see, the system that's working pretty well, we were able to analyze more than 50,000 leads in less than a month. It got so many errors, and when I say that, I say that if I wasn't logging all the errors that was happening, it would be really hard for me to understand and to get back to the system. So if you do that, if you create this skill and log everything, I promise you that you will be able to make better code. You don't actually have to learn how to code, but you have to understand how a coder thinks. How does they solve the problem? They actually need to get to know the problem first. So if you're not logging every single thing that's happening with your system, you will probably lose key key information that you can ask Claude Code to solve after for you. So that is the first video of series that I will show useful skills that I have and that I will give for free these skills for you. So if you comment, so if you're seeing this video, it's my first video at all, comment here that if it makes sense or not, and also you will find the skill that I created that will log everything for you. You don't have to create the skill. All you have to do is give your Supabase and create it with my skill. My skill will do everything for you. You will start having all the logs logged for you, and you will know how to ask AI. You can just say, hey Claude, look at the logs, see what's happening, what's it just error getting, how can we fix that? And I promise you, your life will be way easier, and I hope that was valuable for you. See you next video.